Alright.
Alright, you backstabbing bastards, here is the ultimate rogue, assassin, Shadowblade, whatever you want to call it, build. This is what I've come up with. At the moment I'm using Lone Wolf because I will test her one versus whole party of enemies on tactician difficulty. So that's why I have so much stats. Usually it's not that high. It's mostly because of the Lone Wolf ability that gives you more stats. Anyway, look at the critical chance, 99%, accuracy alright, that's typical, dodging 26%. What matters the most here is our critical chance. So how to get that? Put a lot of points into wits. I would have it without Lone Wolf at about 42. Gear gives me a lot more wits as well. Finesse is our primary attack dealing attribute that increases directly the damage that we do. Definitely put a lot of points into that. Some points into Constitution, but really you don't need to if you don't want to. Memory should be at least 14, 15, because there will be a lot of skills that we will use. Unfortunately in this video I can't use all of them because I don't have a vendor that sells warfare abilities. Still, let's cover combat abilities first. That will explain a lot of things. Then we will cover the gear. Dual wielding, obviously, because we are using both daggers. It does a lot more damage than single-handed weapon, and with double backstab, holy shit, the damage is unreal. Put 1 point into polymorph and put 1 point into aeroturge. Then spread the rest of the points through necromancer, scoundrel and warfare. Warfare gives you directly more physical damage. Necromancer gives you heals based on the damage dealt. And Scoundrel increases your critical multiplier. That means when you score a critical hit, it will be far more powerful with higher critical multiplier. So that's the build. From the talents, I went with Executioner. Gives you 2 extra action points after dealing killing blow. Hothead, maximum vitality. When you are at maximum vitality, you get extra 10% critical chance and 10% more accuracy. You really want that accuracy bonus because you will often miss with one dagger attack. Because every dagger attack with 95% accuracy has 5% chance to miss. And when you attack with dual daggers, then that percentage actually is far more significant than if it would be with one weapon. Lone Wolf. Opportunist is one of those skills that is extremely important for any melee class. Parry Master gives you 10% to dodging while dual wielding. If you're playing in a party, remove Lone Wolf, and instead of Lone Wolf you can go for something like Stench that would decrease everyone's attitude towards you. Guerrilla, when you want to start the battle with sneak attack. With this build it will be insanely powerful. You might even kill the guy outright on classic mode. As for the rest, all skilled up is alright, bigger and better, gives you 2 extra attribute points, but these are the most relevant ones that I already got. Glass Cannon is a perk that I'm using when I'm playing in a 4-man party. It gives you maximum action points for every turn. That's huge. The problem is that magic and physical armor does not protect you from any status effect. Good thing with this build is that you have things to counter that. You can go invisible with Chameleon Cloak or put Uncanny Dodge so that you can evade all those nasty attacks that would otherwise put status effect on you. It doesn't work against AoE skills. AoE skills will hit you even if you have Uncanny Dodge. As for the gear, this is what you need to do. Get yourself an amulet that has open slots. Currently I have 2 open slots, and on both of these slots I've put Giant Flame Rune. Giant Flame Rune is the highest level of elemental runes and it gives you critical chance plus 12%. So with it I got already 24 more critical chance. For the rest of the things, mainly go for Finesse, Wits, Scoundrel, Warfare, Necromancer. If you have dodging on your boots, that will help you as well. So everything that would directly affect your critical chance, and attributes and combat abilities that you're using. Simple stuff, nothing spectacular. And this is an interesting part. I have to thank a viewer called Marco Nucci who gave me this idea. He told me that if you combine Giant Masterwork Rune with Mystical Rune Frame, you would get bonus to wits, and also Giant Masterwork Rune gives you additional plus 15% damage as physical damage. So what I did here is implemented on both of these weapons same thing, Mystical Giant Masterwork Rune, that gives me wits plus 3 and plus 15% damage. So in total plus 30% more damage and plus 6 wits. Especially helps with Lone Wolf. How to create that? It's simple really. You need Mystical Rune Frame and Masterwork Rune. You combine these two things and you will get bonus to wits if implemented to the weapon. Wits directly affect your critical chance as well. You can also increase critical chance by equipping weapons that directly increase critical chance. For example, I have a dagger here that has plus 5% critical chance. But the thing is, you cannot go over 99%. So it's not needed really. Let's cover the skills. Now the things that are missing here are warfare abilities. As I said, I could not find a fucking vendor anywhere. So I'm missing Battle Stomp, Battering Ram and Whirlwind. Those three skills would be fantastic with this build because you will destroy enemies' physical armor and then you can crowd control them with Battle Stomp and Battering Ram. Whirlwind is there when you're surrounded by enemies and then you spin around and do some nasty shit to all of them. It's basically spinning AoE attack. So definitely implement these three into the build. It's going to be worth it. Spread Your Wings can also be really cool to help you out, but you need 2 skills into Polymorph. As for the rest, typical rogue skills: Backlash, Chloroform, Throwing Knife, Corrupted Blade, Cloak and Dagger, Gag Order, Sleeping Arms. Every one of these do something. This, for example, says Atrophy, this destroys Magic Armor, sets Silence, this puts Decay and Diseased. So everything has a function. This puts Sleeping. Dagger's Drawn is a sword skill that when you initiate barrage of 5 stabs you will deal this type of damage. It's very powerful, but this is the beautiful one, Mortal Blow. With this build it's doing crazy damage. I will show you that I've dealt 4500 damage with this skill. Without further ado, it's time to test this all out and show you how everything works. Let's test this build out. This is on Tactician mode. You can see by the HP amount of my enemies and physical armor and magical armor as well. So just to confirm this, I'm already playing on Tactician mode for a day or two and you cannot change it anymore. As I said already, I'm missing a lot of warfare abilities that would be extremely useful in this situation, but let's try to do it without it. I simply cannot find the bloody vendor on this island. Garrett used to sell it, but I have no idea where that guy went. Anyway, let's start the battle. Just look at the damage. 1 turn and this guy is done. And I also with Executioner perk get 2 more action points that I can use. So I will now use Sawtooth Knife to break through this guy's guard. Look at this, half of the damage in 1 shot. Alright, now you would think I'm in trouble. What the fuck can I do? It's simple. Chameleon Cloak. And now they cannot do anything. Let's go and try to finish this bastard over here. Now I'm going to use Mortal Blow just to see what I can do. Maybe I can kill him instantly. Oh my bloody. What the fuck was this? Oh god, let's see, what was that? 4500 mortal blow damage. Get the fuck out of here. That's just insanity. Alright, let's continue murdering these bastards. Let's use encourage as well, forgot to use that before the fight. Backstab is the only thing that you need to do here. That way you will do your maximum amount of damage. Sleeping arms. Set atrophy for 2 turns, but you need to get rid of their physical armor. This guy does not have magic armor. That means I can use chloroform to put him to sleep. Now he's out for how long? 1 turn. Also, as for the defensive, we have uncanny dodge. Now our weight rating is probably over 100%. We cannot get hit. Let's check it out actually. Yeah, dodging is 116. Still, it got somehow removed. Let's jump behind the target and have some fun. I mean, just look at this damage. This is absolute bloody insanity. Because of the necromancer ability, we never need to worry about getting our heals on, because we can heal up with a couple of attacks up to maximum amount of HP. So this guy was annoying. Let's deal with him. This is just ridiculous. Still got chicken form, didn't even use it. Simply don't need it. There we go. Whole camp cleared with 1 person without any issues whatsoever. I mean, couldn't be easier really. Now I finally lost some HP, which we will get back. Currently I don't have backlash, so let's do something else, right? We got lots of more options. Sawtooth knife. Missed! No! You bastard. But not a problem. Let's set atrophy on this warg so that it cannot attack. Although it was useless because we killed him instantly. I just shot ground for no reason. Doesn't matter. Here it goes. Well lads, if this doesn't prove that this is the ultimate build for Rogue, then I don't know what does. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out the description. There's always a possibility, if you want to support this channel even more, to donate to my Patreon account, and also check out the info on other channels. Currently I'm inactive on those channels because everything goes to this game and RPG Division, but as soon as things calm down again, my mate and I will continue recording co-op stuff for those channels as well. Cheers!
Toodaloo, motherfucker! Hey.